Welcome back to Bird's Eye Witness News as we have new developments in the Pigeon Loft crown jewel heist. 3 suspects have been named in the case and we have obtained exclusive security footage of the interrogations. So, Marshmallow, where were you this morning at 9 a.m.? I was at work at the Pigeon Loft. And what were you doing? Well, I'm a security guard, so I was watching the security cameras. And are you aware that the crown jewels were stolen this morning? No. Did you see anything suspicious on the cameras? Well, I haven't had a chance to review the footage. Actually, the only bird I saw this morning was Queen Victoria. George must have still been in bed. So you weren't watching the cameras at the time of the crime? Well, I was. I just fell asleep. Been working a lot lately. I've been told that you've been complaining about long work hours and threatening to unionize. Is that true? Listen, man, I didn't steal those crown jewels. Why don't you talk to my girlfriend? She'll tell you how much of a good guy I am. All right, I'll call her in for an interview. It looks like Detective Blackberry is starting to find quacks in this case. But let's see what Marshmallow's girlfriend S'more had to say. Hey S'more, I brought you in today because Marshmallow is a suspect in a crime that occurred at the Pigeon Loft this morning. Marshmallow? He would never commit a crime. Oh my, I just can't believe this. What happened? Someone stole the crown jewels around 9 a.m. while Marshmallow was supposed to be watching the security cameras. Well, he couldn't have stolen them because he was with me at 9 a.m. He told me he was watching the security cameras. We were swimming together in the pond in the gardens. You have to believe me. Well, that does explain why his shirt was wet. All right, call in my next suspect. Coming up next, we have another exclusive interview with a suspect in this case. This place is disgusting. I demand to know why you've brought me here. The crown jewels were stolen this morning, and we received a tip via courier pigeon that you may have stolen the jewels to complete your diamond collection. Well, that's just preposterous. I would never steal anything. If I wanted those jewels, I could just buy my own. You and I both know that those jewels are one of a kind, which would explain your motive for stealing them. I am deeply offended to be accused of this crime. I have the right to remain silent. You can speak directly with my lawyer from now on. All right, well, I'll bring him in. She's innocent. How dare you accuse Miss Frost of such a crime? I'm just doing my job, sir. Would you mind answering a few questions for me? How much am I getting paid for this? That's not my business. Can you just tell me where Miss Frost was at 9 a.m. today? Oh, she was at the Pigeon Loft this morning for the peas and cheese tasting event. Are you actually a lawyer? No. Frosty told me she'd give me peas if I told you she's innocent. So where are my peas? That's all my questions for you. You can go now. We'll be back with the final interrogation in this case after the break.